Asomugha was the prize of the NFL's abbreviated free agency summer sweepstakes, coming over from Oakland to sign with the Eagles. The acquisition of one of the league's top cornerbacks was supposed to enhance the Eagles' Super Bowl hopes. At 2-4, that objective is, shall we say, a work in progress. Asomugha, though, remains one of the most formidable defenders in the league. And a former member of that club, Rodney Harrison, talked shop with him this week here in Philadelphia.
Man, you're a big dude. You are a big dude. I'm 6'1".
Tallest dude on the defense.
Dude, you're towering over me.
Yeah.
Wow. How's your stance? Are you a narrow stance? Are you a wider stance? Do you stand more on your toes?
No, if you watch me play, I'm always wider.
Okay.
Just because I'm long. I think the more narrow you are, the tougher it is for you to transition when you've got long legs.
Yep. I'm Dez Bryant. I'm going to come off the line.
See, I didn't even move. You're doing all that shaking. I'm just going to be patient with you.
What are you watching when I make all those moves?
I'm looking down here.
Right
because if you're not doing this, you're not going anywhere. If you got a physical guy, you don't always want to be super physical with him. There's sometimes that you want to, you'll come off and you'll feather your feet, and just mirror him that way.
Right.
Now, there's times you can always switch it up, and you could, you can just quick jam him, like that, and just stutter him a little bit.
And that's all it takes sometimes, because you hit me in my chest, and you're a strong guy. That stumbled me right there. Now, let me ask you this. With all the rule changes, nowadays, if you're riding my hip, before, the defensive back could grab a little bit, could push, but now they're calling all these different things. What?
It's hard for us, man. It's different from when you were killing guys 20 yards down the field.
This game might come down to the red zone, either side. So I'm Dez Bryant. If I'm coming trying to run a fade on you, you're hitting me right here.
Yeah, I'm hitting you up right here because I'm trying to knock you off balance. Yeah. And so now if you're running and you don't have good balance and I've hit you, now you're running. Yeah, exactly.
Romo to the end zone.
Now the back shoulder fade, that's a tough route there. The ball's behind you, you're blind now. If it's a regular fade, you can get your head around, and maybe look like that. Now you're looking through. So let's say you're reading his eyes, and we're going down. You're looking through, but it's not a back shoulder fade. So now you're still going, and you're like this.
Right.
So it's tough. You got to read his eyes. You got to read his hands, all in that split second.
So I had defense coordinators tell me sometimes you got to give up something, and one thing you don't want to give up is the fade. Make him throw the back shoulder fade. To me, that's the more difficult play. Is it the more difficult play for you?
It's the more difficult play for them, and it's the more difficult play for us because you don't know when he's going to stop.
Right.
And it's something that the Cowboys love to do.
Intercepted at the 40-yard line by Asomugha.
You're 3 months in being here. Do you regret what you've done?
No, not at all.
I knew you were going to say that. I had to ask, though.
I don't regret it because the journey isn't over yet. We've lost, 4 straight, which no one expected. People have shut the door on us. Everyone's hot and cold on us, and it's all part of the journey. And we know that at the end of this thing, we're going to be better for what we've gone through right now, and it's coming together.
Speaking at the end of this thing, will Philadelphia make the playoffs? Will they win the division?
You can't convince me that we're not the team to beat. It may not look like it because we've lost those close games, and they've all been close games. We've lost in the fourth quarter, really. You still can't convince us that it's not going to be our show to win.
Well, you two agree on that. It's been a month now. You've said don't rule out the Eagles. You still think they're the best team in the East?
I do. I think they have the best quarterback. I think Washington